In the gentle rolling hills of Suffolk, there lies a magnificent testament to the past, an unchanged beauty known as Castringham Hall. This splendid estate, with its splendid gardens and serene lake, remains almost untouched from the era when our tale unfolds. Yet there's something missing, an integral part of the narrative that is no longer present: the ash tree. Once it stood tall and proud, its branches nearly kissing the walls of the house, but now it is nowhere to be found. Our story takes us back to the year 1690, a time when the hall was home to Sir Matthew Fell, and the ash tree was still a towering presence. In those days, a peculiar old woman named Mrs. Mothersole was a frequent sight near the tree. She was an enigma, a solitary figure who was eventually convicted of witchcraft. Sir Matthew Fell himself testified to her strange activities. During the full moon, she would ascend the ash tree, armed with an unusual knife, hacking pieces off the tree while whispering to herself. One fateful night, Sir Matthew dared to follow her home, only to witness her vanish mysteriously. When he dared to knock on her door, she appeared in her nightclothes, feigning sleep. The villagers and Sir Matthew were convinced of her magical prowess, leading to her execution. On the gallows, she fought and yelled, her final cryptic words echoing in the air. "There will be guests at the hall." Post the execution, Sir Matthew was haunted by a sense of unease and guilt. His friend, the vicar, assured him that he'd done the right thing, that Mrs. Mothersole was indeed a dangerous woman. That night, under the glow of the full moon, Sir Matthew and the vicar strolled in the gardens of Castringham Hall. Suddenly, Sir Matthew spotted something bizarre on the ash tree, a creature that looked nothing like any known animal. The vicar caught only a fleeting glimpse of the creature, thinking it had more than 4 legs. Dismissing it as a trick of the light, he bade Sir Matthew good night. The following morning brought with it a shocking discovery. Sir Matthew was found dead in his room, his body turned an unnatural black, without a single mark or wound. His room was untouched except for the open window. Despite the initial suspicion of poison, the doctor found no such evidence, leaving Sir Matthew's demise shrouded in mystery. Upon hearing the news, the vicar rushed to Castringham Hall. As he waited for the doctor's verdict, he chanced upon Sir Matthew's Bible. As he opened it, the first words he read were from the book of Luke, chapter 8. "Cut it down." The mystery of the ash tree at Castringham Hall had only just begun.